2006, John Caudwell sold his mobile phone business for £1.5 billion and is currently believed to be the single highest taxpayer in Britain.
Small businesses and entrepreneurs are Britain's future. We need to back them to the hilt.
Tonight, he's taking a risk. He's going to invest £100,000 of his own money in a business he knows nothing about.
I'm going to give one of you £100,000 and I've got no idea what you do.
He believes success is a mindset, so he'll pick one winner on personality alone.
Based on only my own instincts and my own judgment, I'm confident I'll choose the right person for my investment.
I'm going to make you loads of money.
I want to be a billionaire.
You've not fought your corner, you've lost it. You led your team to disaster. Are you weak?
That is not what I am.
That's good. Feisty anger.
Right now, you're not worthy of investment.
I'm sorry, but you're too big a risk.
And welcome to The Angel on Sky One and Sky One HD. Now, tonight, one of Britain's richest men, billionaire businessman John Caudwell, will decide which of 5 entrepreneurs to invest £100,000 of his very own money in. But he won't discover what their business is until after he's made his choice. Is he insane? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome The Angel, Mr. John Caudwell. Hello, my lovely. Now, John, I think what everybody is thinking at the moment is, why would you invest such a large amount of money in a business you know nothing about?
This gives me an ideal opportunity to combine 2 of my passions, helping entrepreneurs grow, helping small businesses grow. Even more important to me is that all the profits will be donated to Caudwell children. Children who are very disadvantaged in life from illness or other factors. So it's a wonderful opportunity for all the profit that these wonderfully shrewd investments are going to make.
Fantastic.
Going all to charity.
Well, John, for your £100,000 investment, you will be negotiating a share in whichever winner that you choose. What kind of company do you hope they're going to be running?
I don't mind, because it's the quality of the individual that I'm buying into.
OK, well, we are about to meet those 5 contestants. So, John, would you please take your seat? OK, now, there are 4 bruising rounds. Each is designed to test the character of our entrepreneurs. Whoever impresses John the most will get his £100,000 investment. So, let's crack on with round 1. In this round, first impressions count. Each of the 5 entrepreneurs will introduce themselves and state what their best friend and their worst enemy would say about them. Impressing the Angel is crucial, as John will be rejecting the first contestant based purely on their statements.
This round will flush out their ability to be self-aware. If they're clever, they'll choose words that demonstrate that they know their strengths and weaknesses.
Let's meet contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 runs a marketing company aimed at students. She spent a year in Hong Kong learning Mandarin to enhance her business skills.
Hi, my name's Jodie Hughes. I'm 25. I'm from Stirling in Scotland. My best friend would say I'm a workaholic, but my worst enemy would probably say that I've got it all.
Oxbridge-educated contestant number 2 believes he has solved a worldwide ecological problem by turning toxic milk waste into organic fertilizer.
My name's Joo-Hyung Lee. I'm from Oxford. I'm 22 years old. My best friend would say he doesn't really get me. My worst enemy, if I had any, would say my mind tends to wander a bit.
Contestant number 3 runs a fitness and fat loss boot camp which he aims to franchise in every county nationwide.
My name's Sam Feltham. I'm 28 and from East London. My best friend would say that I'm a smiley, happy chappy, and my worst enemy would say that I'm arrogant.
Contestant number 4 has developed a range of soft play products to encourage creative literacy in children.
I'm Julia Damassa, 45, born and bred in Manchester. My best friend says that I need to relax. My enemy says I'm a control freak.
Finally, contestant number 5 runs a floral event company that supplies some of London's most exclusive establishments.
My name is Ricky Jackson. I'm 33 and I live in London. My best friend would say that I'm full of confidence, enthusiasm. My worst enemy would say I can be a little bit annoying and a little bit over the top.
Now, John, please reveal who is in your firing line.
Ricky. Ju. And Sam.
Oh, it's all the boys in the firing line. Congratulations to the girls. Julia and Jodie, you're safe and through to the next round. Go and get yourselves ready for that. The firing line is John's only opportunity to judge the entrepreneurs before rejecting one of them. He knows nothing about their businesses, so has no idea that Ju's eco-friendly fertilizer currently has a UK patent, with patents pending in Korea, Indonesia and America. Sam was named one of the World Fitness Elite Trainers of the Year by The Independent and USA Today newspapers. And Ricky has previously provided floral arrangements for Lakshmi Mittal, the 6th richest man in the world. Ju and the three boys. John, take it away.
Well, we'll start with a soft one for Ju. Your friends said they don't get you, and your enemies would say your mind wanders. I can't take anything positive out of that from friend or enemy.
I don't think it's all negative, because my wandering mind is also how I got my business idea. I tend to daydream a lot. I think about different things.
So now you've got your business idea. Is your mind totally focused, or is it still wandering off?
I think it has the capacity to wander a bit from time to time.
Sam, smiley and happy. I would have chosen a friend that said I was driven and ambitious.
Yeah, absolutely. But when you've got your best friends really close to you, I think they don't sort of see that side of you, your business side.
I would say that anybody that's devoted in business, the friends see, because you can't hide it. Do you think you chose the wrong friend? Because you've only got one shot at this.
No, I wouldn't. I'd stick to my guns and smiley, happy chappy.
Ricky.
Hello.
Why over the top?
Yeah, I can be a little bit over the top, but I think it also helps me win my business at the moment and get to where I want to be.
Okay, thank you.
John, it's that time. Who is the first person you are rejecting tonight?
I'm sorry, but Ju, you're too big a risk.
Oh, hard luck, Ju, but congratulations to Sam and Ricky, who are through to the next round. Go and prepare yourselves, boys.
Thank you.
Oh, Ju. John, why exactly did you choose Ju over the other two?
I just suspect you might have a fabulous idea, but you gave me nothing to go on, and your mind still wanders after you've got the idea that you should be focused on. Unfortunately, even if you've got a great idea, I've had no option but reject you.
Oh, well, I know my wandering mind is dying to know what your business is, so let's find out, Ju.
All right. Fertile Limited was founded by myself and 3 other student friends from Oxford University and the London School of Economics. Milk waste and chemical fertilizers are a persistent, ever-abundant problem in the globe. Fertile is basically turning milk waste into a low-cost, organic, environmental fertilizer that can replace chemical fertilizers. No one else has done this before. We've already been invited to international universities, laboratories in order to conduct further research. We've also won several awards, including the 2011 McKinsey Business Challenge. In 5 years' time, Fertile will be a global presence in many other countries in the world and turning a handsome profit in the process as well. The Angels investment really helped us set up our product in the UK. But to be honest, our business is so low cost and high opportunity. So if he doesn't choose to invest in us, it's his loss.
Genius idea, but John, are you regretful?
Absolutely. I think it's a fabulous idea. It's potentially a great business, and it's in a space I would have liked to have been in. So I regret.
Ju, hard luck, but goodbye and good luck. Brilliant. So there you have it, but that's how brutal this show is. And if you want to find out more about any of tonight's contestants, just go to our website, sky.com/TheAngel. OK, it doesn't get any easier in round 2, I'm afraid, when our 4 remaining entrepreneurs attempt to impress John as their quest for his £100,000 investment continues. We'll see you after the break. Before the break, Ju became the first person to be rejected by the Angel, much to his disappointment.
It's a great business, so I regret.
Now, 4 contestants remain in the running for John's £100,000 investment. Jodie currently has an exclusive marketing deal with 5 Scottish universities and was on the Emerging Students' Top 10 Ones to Watch list of 2012.
When people first meet me, I've heard that I'm quite intimidating. I definitely have ambition. A lot of people have said to me that I'm far too ambitious.
Sam's fitness and fat loss franchise business was born out of a tragic time in his past.
I had cancer when I was 13, and that's really been my driving motivation for setting up Smash the Fat. I don't have a strategy. I'm relying purely on my personality and character.
Her background as a former actress inspired Julia's Story Shapes business, which helps to develop children's creative storytelling skills.
I just have this love, this passion for theatre, and somehow it has just got into my soul. But John will be surprised to learn that I'm tougher than I look.
Ricky runs a floral events company. He hopes his personality will be enough to impress the angel.
I'm confident, enthusiastic, and willing to go the extra mile, and I'm hoping that's what the angel's going to be looking for. I think my strategy will just be to be myself. I can't do anything more than be myself.
Welcome back to The Angel. Now, 4 contestants made a good enough first impression and are still chasing that £100,000 investment. But how will they fare in our problem-solving round? It's time to find out. In this game, the entrepreneurs have 3 minutes to work as a team to navigate a ball around the labyrinth and out the exit hole. The labyrinth is a large tilting table which can only be tilted by 3 contestants who can't see where the ball is going. Only one member of the team can see a top view of the labyrinth, so must take the lead and shout directions to the rope pullers to guide the ball out. This leader position can change at any time throughout the game.
It's hard to shine when everyone wants to be seen, but someone should always win the quest for leadership. I'll be watching for determination. Who wins the battle to lead the group?
So there you go, you've all been briefed on the rules. You've got 3 minutes in which to play the game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Your time starts now.
Okay, who's going to go on the monitor?
Well, let's talk it through first and then see.
Okay.
How about we tilt to red, then to yellow, then to blue? So I don't
Well, we
mind
need to work it out via where the gaps are.
Julia came up with a quite strange tactic. Should we do yellow, then red, and then da-da-da-da-da? But that's not what needed to be done. We need to just get on with it. So I just took the initiative and just took control from there.
Ricky, go on the red.
Yeah.
Julia.
Are you going on monitor?
yellow.
Yeah, I'll go on monitor.
Okay, I'll go on blue.
Okay.
I don't think Sam was the leader. I mean, I told them the strategy at the start, how you do it. All he had to do was say the colour after colour after colour watching the monitor. That's a task that anybody could do.
Just a small amount.
To the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. And then blue again.
Okay.
Yeah, yellow.
1 minute in and no ball down. Ricky makes a bid for leadership.
Yellow.
Swap with me. There you go.
Good job. That was
Okay,
good,
so
Sam.
I decided to step in and try and direct the team because I sensed that Sam wanted to change. Blue down,
Okay.
blue down and red down at the same time.
Okay.
Right, stop. Carry on. Blue, right, now, yellow down.
Good job, Julia.
Okay, blue down and red down again. I wasn't doing as good a job as Sam as directing, and of course I wanted the team to win, so it seemed logical that Sam came back and carried on directing.
Quick, then.
All right, where is it? Okay, red.
I may not have been the leader in the game, but I was a team player, so hopefully I will get through to the next round.
Blue. That's it. Then red.
Over halfway through, Jodie is the only team member not to have stepped up to lead.
I don't think I did as well as I thought I could. I usually take a leadership role and I didn't take it in that task. With hindsight, I go onto the monitor and do my best.
Red. No. Blue back a bit.
Yep.
Blue back. Red.
Yeah, pull in.
And red. Oh. Okay. Red again.
Do you need any more yellow?
No, we need red. There's only 30 seconds left. Go back. 30 seconds back. Julie left her post when there was 30 seconds to go. There's no point in changing the leader. We just had to keep on going. Blue.
Yeah.
10 seconds!
That is a pain.
6,
Then
5,
to blue a bit,
4,
and then red.
2,
Oh, no.
time is up, guys.
Well done.
Oh my goodness. With the time up, the contestants now have to select and agree on an individual word from the 6 on the screen that best describe their performance in the task.
I'll be watching for leadership, determination and negotiation. If they want a word to describe their performance, they should fight for it.
The words are tactical, controlling, hindrance, motivator, cooperative and defeatist.
I'd like to be motivator.
I'd love to be tactical.
I think I was more cooperative.
I think
I was
Yeah.
going to go for tactical.
All right, let's
The only thing is at the end, it was a bit of a hindrance at the end.
Yeah.
So maybe you could give some that.
tactical. We've got 2 people who want that. Motivator.
I think
I've taken
cooperative.
Well, it's 3.
Cooperative,
Yeah.
I think we should say you're tactical because you did take quite a lot of time on here.
Yeah.
And you did do well on that. And
It was only 30
Guys,
seconds.
I'll hold up my hands then. I did want to muscle in on you at the end because I felt that we were really close.
We were so
Yeah.
close.
Have you all decided?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jodie, starting with you, what's your word?
motivator.
All right, Sam, what's your word?
Tactical.
Julie, what's your word?
My word is hindrance. It's probably because I spent most of it on my knees.
your
But
knees.
Amanda, I'm not happy with that word.
Ricky, what's your word?
Cooperative.
Thank you, guys. Now, it's time to get the opinion of the most important person in the room. Remember, whoever's in the firing line risks missing out on that £100,000 investment. So, John, would you please reveal who is in your firing line?
Ricky. Jody.
Hard luck, Ricky and Jody, but that means, Julie, you're safe again, and Sam, you're both through to the next round. Congratulations. Go and get yourselves ready.
Having been in the firing line before, I'm very, very pleased I haven't had to go through that interrogation again, because it is brutal.
I'm very pleased not to be in the firing line, because that must mean what I demonstrated there are the attributes of the entrepreneur that John is looking for, which is what is just so brilliant, and well done him for spotting them.
Jody escaped the first firing line, but this is Ricky's second time in front of the Angel. John, it's over to you.
Jody, you virtually were non-existent in that game. Then in the debate, you took over and you chose the word that least described you, but you captured it. How did you manage that one?
Well, I actually disagree with you, because I feel that in the task, although I didn't take a leadership role, I was telling people that they were doing a good job or if they needed help.
So how were you motivating them? Is there something I just didn't hear?
I was saying to people, you're doing a really good job, keep going, we can do this, we're doing a good job.
Is that true, Ricky?
I didn't hear you really being very motivational. To be honest, it was Sam who I mainly heard during the whole task, especially because he was sort of leading us with the direction mainly.
It didn't come across to me that you were motivating.
I need to speak louder next time then.
You certainly do.
Yeah.
So, Ricky, you went for the leadership role at the beginning.
Yes.
But Sam just completely wiped you out. He was then beginning to struggle. You volunteered very quickly to come back in and gave it up again quite quickly. Just explain to me what went through your head.
I felt like the best way to actually complete the challenge and achieve what we needed to do with it really was to swap back with Sam. But I do work well in a leadership role. The job that I work in at the moment and work for myself doing is basically me doing everything. If I have other people working with me, I have to lead other people. I'm really, really determined to succeed in what I do.
OK.
Well, one of them is about to be rejected and miss out on that £100,000 investment. Find out who after the break.
Jody did deserve to be in the firing line, but I also think Julie should have been brought in as well. They were the two weakest players.
I do need to be more ruthless and definitely more cutthroat, because everyone else was being it and I need to start it.
I'm sorry, but too big a risk.
Welcome back to The Angel on Sky One and Sky One HD. Before the break, the entrepreneurs failed to complete the Labyrinth Challenge. John put Jody and Ricky into the firing line.
It didn't come across to me that you were motivated.
I need to speak louder next time then.
You certainly do.
Yeah.
Now he's about to reject the second contestant tonight. They will walk away with nothing, leaving three entrepreneurs fighting it out for that £100,000 investment. So, John, it's time to reject the second contestant tonight.
I'm sorry, but Ricky, you're too big a risk.
Oh, hard luck, Ricky, but congratulations to
Okay.
Jody. Would you please go and get ready for the next round? You tried so hard. What do you think you did wrong?
I think I didn't take leadership properly. In hindsight, if I did it again, I think I would have been a bit more in control.
Is that why you rejected him, John?
Partly that. It sounded just a little bit confused because you didn't give yourself a chance. I don't know, I think you just gave up too quickly.
All right, well, Ricky, I think we would love to see what your business is, so let's have a look.
I've always been creative, working for Heels and Harrods, and then in 2011, setting up my own company, Ricky Paul Flowers. My current client list includes some really prestigious names, including Topshop, Hampton Court Palace, and Soho House Group. I'm determined to become the leading floral design studio in London, and I will do that with the Angel or without his help.
What do you think of that idea?
But I'm actually quite pleased I didn't invest because a very good friend of mine is probably London's leading florist.
OK.
And,
well, I will be one day. So.
Yeah. Thanks, John. All right, well, goodbye, Ricky, and good luck.
Thank you.
OK, just three contestants remain. They've shown admirable entrepreneurial fighting spirit in their bid for John's £100,000 investment. But now it's time to crank up the pressure yet another notch as they pitch and sell like never before in round three. In this penultimate round, the remaining three contestants must randomly select an item, invent a use for it, then pitch it to the audience. The audience will be rating their performances as they go, and the results will be displayed on a graph right in front of the contestants as they deliver their pitch.
These objects are intentionally very obscure. The contestants need to think quickly on their feet to identify or invent the product benefits. They must also engage with the audience to sell their product.
The first contestant to pitch tonight will be Jodie. Let's welcome her back. Please select a box.
I do think I'm a good salesperson because I'm genuine, and when people speak to me, they buy me rather than buying the product. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see you all today. I have this fantastic new product, which is a pen. Now, what's great about this is it's not just a normal pen. It actually has a sharpener with it, a ruler. It's got all those things that your child needs when they go to school. It's in a bright colour as well. It's only 99p when you go to the shop. Now, what's even better about this is it's not just a normal pen with all the other features that I mentioned to you, but there are 5 different colours of ink that are in it. So you've got red, green, blue, black, and purple. So whatever they do when they're at school, they only need one pen. Now, what does that mean to you? That means you only have to buy your children one item in their pencil case, which is fantastic when it comes to be really expensive at the beginning of term and you have to get new stationery for your children. So remember, it's 99p, it's got a sharpener, a pen with 5 different inks, it's got a ruler in it, and you can buy it online now.
Time is up, Jodie. Well done. That is, in fact, a strawberry stem remover. Brilliant, well done. OK, let's welcome back Julia. OK, Julia, will you please select one of the 3 remaining boxes?
I have the gift of the gab as long as I'm holding an object which gives me the gift. If you've got a pet at home, this is a wonderful way of very gently grooming your pets, whether it be your cat or your dog or even your rabbit. If you love cooking and you want to be a chef, there's no better vegetable peeler than this product. Yes, if you've got a pet, you could be grooming it, but then as long as you wash it properly, it makes a wonderful vegetable peeler as well. So you could have that for everybody in the family, multi-purpose, multifunction, for your pets, in the kitchen. What we want these days are products that have many different functions. This retails at £1.99 at all good stores, and you can get it online as well. Just to demonstrate.
Oh, time's up, Julia. Congratulations. You know what? You were halfway there because that is, in fact, a shedding blade for dogs, cats and horses. Well done, Julia. OK, finally, let's welcome back Sam. Sam, as you can see, you've got 2 remaining boxes. Pick one of them. OK.
When you run your own business, you need to become a bluffer and a blagger, a little bit at least. Presenting in front of a crowd isn't a problem. I do it every day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? Good? Yay! So today I've got you a wine glass holder, is what it is. It's for people that don't want to hold on to your white wine. We've got any wine lovers in here today? White wine lovers, bit of Chardonnay, it's very nice. All right, so we all have the problem when you have your hand on the glass and it starts to warm up the white wine. This is for putting that white wine glass in and then sipping it right back. So then, you don't have that awkward moment. You know that awkward moment when you're holding the bottom of the glass and you're like that, and like you're holding onto the stem, it feels a bit flimsy. This will give you real steady hand for drinking that right back. So the question is, how much is it? How much would you pay for this? Anyone? Anyone? Couple of quid? Couple of quid? Yeah? 50p today for the next 3 seconds. Go!
Oh, never mind. 3 seconds are up. Sam, thank you very much. I can tell you that that is, in fact, an egg poaching pouch lift. So there you go. Well done to all of you. Jodie's confident and solid delivery saw her graph rise consistently throughout her pitch. However, Julia's pet groomer / vegetable peeler pitch plummeted from the very beginning, totally failing to impress the audience. Keeping the audience involved throughout was a good tactic for Sam, but ultimately not good enough to beat Jodie's performance.
I wouldn't normally say this, but I think I smashed the sales pitch. The audience seemed to be really happy about it. The monitor said it as well.
The best thing about my pitch was probably the engagement with the audience in terms of the questions. You know, do you have a pet? And then later, do you enjoy cooking?
From what I heard of Julia's pitch, it sounded quite boring, and it just wasn't very interactive, and there was no pizzazz.
Well, the final round is looming, so this time there's no escape because he will be questioning all 3 of you. Remember, whoever John rejects at the end of this round will be out of the running for that £100,000 investment. No pressure. OK, John, it's over to you for your questioning.
Jodie, stunning performance.
Thank you.
If you'd have rehearsed that for a month, I hardly think it could have been any better. Are you a salesperson more than a business person?
No, I think I'm more of a business person than a salesperson.
Well,
but
if that was true based on that performance, you'd be sitting in my chair now.
Well, I hope to be in the future.
Julia, it was tough, wasn't it?
Maybe there aren't a lot of pet owners in the audience. I've got to believe in the product in order to sell it. That's just the truth of me.
How much do you want this £100,000? How desperate are you?
I didn't want to use the phrase about being a working class woman, so I don't want to dwell on that. But we're desperate for this money. This is so important, not just for me. This investment will enable me to realise not just business growth, but actually to impact in other ways in terms of social change or helping families.
Sam, I still don't understand in the last round why you gave the leadership up. That was a strange thing to do.
I wanted to just give someone else a chance. I was in a rut with that last little bit on the maze there, and I thought, OK, somebody else might have a better go at it than I can.
Is there any time in real life that something like that happens with you?
If somebody is better at something than I am, then I'd gladly give it up.
Jodie was a better salesperson, wasn't she?
From what I could hear and what's on the graph there, it appears so.
Are you a salesperson by nature?
I've had to work at it. I've had to work hard at being able to sell it, absolutely.
OK.
All right, John, thank you very much. The time for questioning is over. John, who is the third person you're going to be rejecting tonight?
I have made my mind up. So, I'm sorry, but Sam, you're too big a risk.
Oh, Sam, hard luck. But Julia and Jodie, you are safe. Congratulations, you're through to the next round. Please go and get ready. Sam, commiserations, my darling. John, I've got to ask you, why?
It's always difficult, but I thought that Sam demonstrated quite a lot, but nothing at any stage that was groundbreaking.
All right, well, let's have a look at what your business actually is.
My business is Smash the Fat, and currently we have 6 fitness franchises. The majority of people that come to Smash the Fat don't particularly enjoy the conventional gym environment, so we encourage teamwork and that they support each other through their health journeys. Last year, my co-authored book, The Fit Formula, was best-selling on the Amazon list, as well as being named one of the World Fitness Elite Trainers of the Year in The Independent and USA Today. Smash the Fat is unique because we follow a philosophy rather than just chasing weight loss goals. Make it happen. My aim is to develop the business from the current 6 franchises to 400 franchises nationwide.
John, do you regret that at all?
No, because I have to stick by my choice, and the idea is not a brilliant idea, but it's a good, solid idea, and I wish you the best of luck with it.
Well done to you, Sam. Hard luck. Goodbye and good luck. Sam, everybody. All right, so whatever happens, either Jodie or Julia will be getting a 6-figure injection into their business. Join us after the break to find out whose nerve will hold in the toughest test of them all. See you then. Welcome back to The Angel. Now, tonight, billionaire businessman John Caldwell will invest £100,000 in a business he knows diddly squat about. He'll make his decision based solely on what he's learned about the character of our 2 finalists and how they perform in their final test, the interview. Julia and Jodie will have their work cut out to impress John in the final interview, as he knows only too well what it takes to be successful.
I started with absolutely nothing, went through many traumatic times, but through sheer ambition and innate resilience, ended up a billionaire.
This is going to be the most important interview of my life. The gloves are off and I'm going to go for it.
I always knew I would be in the final because I know that I've got the strengths and the qualities that John is looking for.
This is John's final chance to work out who is the right person for his investment.
So let's start off with to Jodie. What was the first thing that you did that you would call entrepreneurial?
When I was a kid, I used to make jewellery and sell it in the school playground, so just to make a bit of money, extra pocket money.
Really?
Yeah.
Julia, what's the biggest mistake you've made in life, then?
Well, a mistake I made was I sold some possessions in order to fund a project. The project didn't work, and I lost some things that I really loved.
Jodie, tell me From everything you've seen of Julia, why she is, in your opinion, the wrong person for me to invest in?
I think you're a bit confused with some of your answers. That was what my worry was.
Julia, your turn. The same question.
Jodie's just not ready yet. She's not an entrepreneur yet. She might be an
entrepreneur.
She's what she is.
Don't debate it with me, debate it with Jodie, because
I think
you're putting the question to me, and I would throw straight back at you that she was making jewellery and making money when she...
You weren't entrepreneurial when you were making the jewellery. What you were is enterprising. Every child aged 10 in the world is enterprising.
That was when I was 10.
Yeah,
I'm 25 now.
Yeah, I know.
I think I've grown in 15 years.
I know. So all I was saying was an entrepreneur is somebody who looks at the people around them and really mentors, inspires, motivates, just like you took the motivator word.
How do you know I'm not doing that? I mean, you're basing this on me making jewellery at 10 years old.
Tasks,
okay.
Jodie.
Well, you know,
I'm only
both
basing
of us.
it on what I've seen today.
Yeah, I understand that, and I know that in the second task, I didn't perform as well as I should have. But I also know that I'm good enough to be here.
When I was looking at you in the task, it was quite clear to me you're very good in that lonely entrepreneur position.
So not a team member?
But not a team member.
Not a leader?
And not a leader, because a team member means that at times you lead the team. Today, I didn't see you as a team leader.
You haven't shown me any leadership qualities, so, yeah.
Julia, you've been quite tough on Jodie, haven't you?
That's how it would be if she came and worked for me. I'm so sorry.
So you're going to be recruiting her afterwards?
Well,
I wouldn't come and work
No,
for me.
she wouldn't want to. She's...
That's nothing.
Don't worry. It's just a joke.
OK. Money or friends?
Shall I go first?
If you're ready.
I think you can have both. And I think that you're not a good business person if you don't have both.
Well, I would beg to disagree with that.
I would as well.
You go ahead, Julia.
It's not the money you're thinking of in terms of what you can then do with that money that actually has the capacity to generate more money. It has to be about money as an empowering force that also helps your friends.
No, I understand.
It helps
I understand
everything.
that. But I think if you put the business first, you can still have your family and friends there. You don't have to walk over them just because...
You'll get to a point where actually you'll find that you...
Well, I've lost friends because I talk about my business all the time. And I'm going to stick to my guns and say money is important. I'm not saying that, but I'm also not going to turn around and screw people over just because I'll get a bit of extra cash.
I think Julia's answer was exceptionally incisive and accurate. There comes a time when you've got to work literally almost 24/7 to survive. Where do you fit your family and friends into that? And that was the nature of the question, which Julia straight away understood. So she's obviously been there.
It's only because I'm a bit further down the line, maybe.
I already do stuff like that, though. So I am learning the lessons.
But think about all the brilliant things. Your business is going to impact on the economy. It's going to provide jobs. It's going to do all these other wonderful things that your friends are just going to go, wow, I'm so pleased to be a part of that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, John, have you chosen who to invest your money in?
I have.
Write down the name of the person you've chosen to invest your £100,000 in. All right, to be clear, throughout the whole night, John has had absolutely no idea at all about our entrepreneurs' businesses. He's about to make his decision based purely on the person he believes in the most. Thank you, John, all right? Before we hear John's decision, Jodie, let's find out what your business is.
My company, AdSpad, produces innovative marketing materials as a medium for local and national companies to advertise to the student market. Our main product is a canteen paper placemat that's distributed on canteen trays in universities across Scotland. We also produce 3D table talker prisms, which is positioned in tables in catering and cafe outlets. There are many other student advertising companies out there, but I have personally secured the distribution rights to put our physical mediums into Scottish universities. This prevents competition from other companies. The main goal of AdSpad is to become the biggest student advertising company in the UK by getting all our products into as many universities as possible. One way or the other, this business is going to be the biggest student advertising company in the UK.
Great idea, but will you be a student in John's class? That's the question. All right, it's time to see what your business is. Julia.
When my son was young, I wanted to create a device to help him with his speaking and listening skills. This then led to me setting up Story Shapes.
That's when the clock ticks.
Story Shaping has a sequence of 5 symbols. These symbols appear on a range of products. They are the where, the when, the who, the what and the how of the story, and this promotes creative literacy.
Electricity. And electricity.
Shapes products have won several national awards. I sell Story Shapes through my website and through UK education catalogues. I'm also in talks to license story shaping to schools in India. I believe it has masses of profitability. This business cannot fail.
This is it. I can now reveal that tonight's winner of the Angels' £100,000 investment is... Julia! Congratulations! Julia, well done you. Oh, commiserations to you, Jodie. Oh, well done to you. It's a happy ending for your story. Now, John, can you tell me why you chose Julia over Jodie?
Julia felt really hungry to make this work. And I think there's an element of madness in my decision, to be honest. But you're a very unusual person, and I just somehow think you're going to make this work.
Let's talk about the ideas, John. What do you think of Jodie's idea, now that you know what it is?
Super idea, very, very solid. And like you said, there's plenty of other people doing it. So it's just a matter of whether you can build a team to really take on the world, and I really hope you can.
And the idea that you've just invested £100,000 in, John?
But the same comments apply. You know, it's all about Julia's ability to build a team, and of course the public to want it. And I don't know whether they do, so we're going to find out.
All right, well, join us next time when 5 more entrepreneurs will be doing some brutal business with the Angel as they battle it out for his £100,000 investment. Good night.
Up next, our summer of comedy continues with Trolleyed. Dog the Bounty Hunter is new on Sky 2, and it's the last in the series of Katie over on Sky Living HD.